So check this out. If we vibing and chilling, trying to get to know each other, and, you know, we sleep over by each other, whatever, you know, and you fall into a deep sleep, and I turn over to hold you, and you pass wind on me, we go together, Pookie. It ain't no more getting to know each other. We know each other now. I didn't smelt your folk ass. All right, stay asleep. Thank you. Now we go together. Thank you, babe. Love you.
I don't remember the first time I caught my wife farting in her sleep, but, you know, it was an eye-opening experience. Once y'all in that bedroom start having chemical warfare, y'all love has risen to new heights.
All right, Marcy, I got something really simple for you today, okay? Yeah. We listen, but we don't judge, okay?
Oh, I know that my dad gets in prison.
Hey! Hey, whoever chopped it up and put Usher in there, his words is expressing exactly how I'm feeling. Why would you come out and say that?
No, 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 no. One more time. I didn't hear you. One more time.
I know that my dad gets in prison because you know that thing about like where if they like they let the top of their butt show.
I don't know about that personally, but
okay. Well, if you let the top like your butt crack show in prison, apparently that means you know you're down to get like pounded. And so my dad had like a prison photo shoot that he posted on Facebook, and I saw it like a long time ago. But when I looked at it, the only thing I noticed was like the 8 bottles of lotion on the side table. Like at least have the decency to move those before you have a photo shoot.
Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy.
Exposing that your daddy like to play in peanut butter is crazy. Is it far-fetched? No. I've never been locked up, but I've heard stories. I've had friends who I grew up with who I've heard was gay for the state. Now, I have other people who I grew up with, I would say went to prison and found themselves.
I drop what I'm doing, I run outside, the first thing I see, my husband's car just completely totaled. I get closer to the car, I look inside, he's gone, he's dead. I wait for the police to get there. They tell me they're gonna take the body to the morgue. I'm calling the funeral directors, finally I get on the phone with the one where the body is, and he tells me that some other woman came and picked up my husband's body. And he says it was his wife. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm his wife. I'm sitting here with 2 kids. I'm sitting here with I don't even know what to do next. The funeral director there tells me, no, here's the address of where it was taken. That's where the body is. It's there now. I rush over there. I'm infuriated. I'm so angry that I have to go through this on top of losing my husband. I walk in. Immediately, I see a black woman crying, sobbing over my husband. I'm angry. I didn't even know I was. I'm so angry. I rush up to her. I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you take my husband's body? Do you not know what I'm going through? And she starts yelling back at me. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm his wife. All of it. And I'm like, no, you're not. I am. It's getting tense. We start just going back. Finally, I'm like, look, I have pictures. I have memories. I have kids to prove it. I will show you. She said, show me then, because I do too. We take out our phones. There's wedding photos. I have wedding photos. She does. It's the same exact man. He's Scott to me, but he's David to her.
That is diabolical, and he probably gonna be sitting in that coffin with a smile on his face. Technically, he got away with it. I don't understand how some of y'all boys do it, man. Having the responsibility of taking care of a family, one family, is stressful enough. But to be juggling 2 families is crazy. You had 2 weddings, my boy? Can I ask y'all a question? Do you think it's possible to be in love with 2 people at the same time?
Look at my hand. Do you think a guy could do that? Like, do you think a man could do that? I have this cup, like, balanced between my fingers. I don't have a grip on it, but I have a grip on it. You know what I mean? I have a book, that little pouch.
I guarantee you that her boyfriend would carry 10 bags of groceries into the house.
Can you carry 10 bags of groceries to the house?
This right here is not far-fetched. My wife she don't come out and say, look at this. You know what I'm saying? She don't come out and say that. I'll have about 10 bags of groceries in my hand. It'll be 1 or 2 bags left. And I'll be like, hey, can you just grab those 2? That way I don't have to make a second trip.
My hand is full.
And her hands be looking just like that. The only difference is this be Starbucks. Is that Starbucks? She'll have what's the green? Hold on. Hey, babe, what's the green juice that you be getting from Starbucks?
Matcha.
A matcha?
Matcha latte.
Okay, all right. I was just talking about you. All right.
Hope it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
All right, yeah. So she'll have the matcha, then she'll have her purse, then her keys, jacket, right? And then she wouldn't have over here, bro. Whatever's over here is not that serious, okay? But this hand, I have all of that. I'm like, yo, can you just grab them 2 bags? I left the lightest bags there for you. Can you just grab those so I don't have to make a second trip?
My hands are full.
The keys, my fat water bottle, like all like in my hand. Like a man could never do this. They can't do that.
Everything she have in her hand is exactly what my wife would have in her hand. Hold on. Hold on.
Yes, husband.
Hey, babe, just come down here for 2 minutes. Then I'll let you go.
I was at a deep sleep.
Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, husband.
Come sit on daddy's lap. I want you to look at this. Come here. I want you to look at this video right quick. Just look at this video. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
Look in my hand. Do you think a guy could do that? Like, do you think a man
Look at her hand.
could do that? I have this cup like balanced between my fingers. I don't have a grip on it, but I have a grip on it. You know what I mean? I have a book, that little pouch, my keys, my fat water bottle, like all like in my hand. Like a man could never.
I wouldn't see you talking crazy like that because, you know what I'm saying? But her hand looked like your hand. She had, look, like everything she got in her hand is shit that you would have in your hand. I seen the water bottle and the
You trying to replace me?
Who? Oh God, where that came from? How am I trying to replace
Because
you?
you are so observant. Like, when you said, look at her hand, I think you took, like, when you said we had similar hands, I thought you meant we had similar fingers. But you like, oh, she liked to read. She liked to drink lattes. She likes to drink water. That could be my second wife.
You know what? I see I woke you up from your sleep, and
Because
you just not thinking straight. I don't know how we went from that to that. Just go ahead and go back to sleep. Good night.
Oh, there's another one coming. Sorry, boy, my bad. I'm sorry. There's another one coming. Hello, sir. Sir, we being discriminated against our rights and our policy and our justice. This woman right here, we are witness that the women stole the money, the $50. We didn't get questioned. I don't know why the police officer. No. I am a witness. My people and I, we are witnesses. She took this.
I am a witness. My people and I, we are witnesses. She made that clear.
Lady money because English is not there. English is not there. Today, justice for all. Justice for all. Yes, Lola?
Yo, where is she from? Is she Somalian? She look like she might be Somalian.
I was at the gym. I was like, I ain't doing cardio today. I'm good. And in my spirit, I heard, is that the body you want to give your husband? Is that what I want him to have?
Is that the body I want to give my husband?
When you are loving from a whole place, there's a level of caretaking that I want to do for him. And it goes beyond cooking and cleaning, right? But when he walks home and he sees me, I want him to say,
hey, shout out to anybody that can do 20 plus minutes on the Stairmaster. Stairmaster is like my favorite machine to get on, dog. I'm on my weight loss journey right now, and I'm trying to really get my 8-pack back, and that Stairmaster. Shout out to that Stairmaster.
That's mine. I want him to be proud of what's waiting for him at home. So loving my body, caring for my body is also how I love you. That's a part of being whole. Do you care about what you're giving the people in your life? Not just your romantic partner. Are you giving them the best parts of you, or are you giving them what's left over?
Damn. That brings me back to that video I reacted to where the dude was like, what about you make you wifey material? And the chick started talking about, well, I have a strict gym routine that I stick to faithfully. And I was like, what does that have to do with you being a wife? But when she explained it like that, that makes a lot of sense. How you present yourself to your partner means a lot. I've always had this mentality that I don't know how y'all gonna look at it, right? But if you in a relationship, you gotta be the husband and the side at the same time. Usually when people cheat, it's a lustful thing. It always starts off as lust. Yes, your woman could love you, but you always want to make sure she have that lustful spirit towards you. And how do you do that? How do you make sure that your woman have that lustful spirit when she sees you? Go to the gym. Get your body right. Eat healthy.
So we make it to the house, and sure enough, lo and behold, they want to charge me 3 times the amount that we agreed upon. And I was like, y'all can bounce, like leave. And they were like, oh, but you need to pay us our fee for the gas. And I was like, okay, I'll give you a little $20 that we agreed upon. They was like, nah, I'm gonna give you $50. We need $50. And I was like, get out of here. So they tried to drive off. I jumped on the back of their truck, y'all, and I blocked them in with my car, and I called the police. I was like, y'all, listen, I might not have a man, but I got that thigh out in my trunk, okay? Find something safe to do. So we ain't going nowhere.
I had to do some reading to really understand what was going on. So in typical bad business fashion, they try to overcharge her for putting down grass on her lawn. They gave her a price, then they upped it on her. And I agreed with how she handled it. We agreed on something, then y'all try to up it on me. Now, the whole part about her jumping on the car and blocking them in and all that, she paid for the grass that was on their truck. So they try to drive off with her grass. And I totally agree with how she handled it. A lot of times we come across videos that show women in a bad light. They talking shit, not being accountable. But a lot of women are subjected to being taken advantage of when dudes feel as though they don't know no better. I can vouch for that as a married man when my wife have to go get something done to her car. And then she'll call me back and be like, hey, so they said they want to do this and they want to do that for this price. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I remember when the car that my wife have right now, right? She got it before COVID. And you know, before COVID, car prices was normal. After the pandemic, car prices shot up. So she was leasing it. And you know, when you lease a car, there's a contract. Hey, this is how much your car should be worth by the time of the lease or whatever, right? By the time her lease was up, she was like, all right, we could trade the car in and, you know, I'll get a new car. Because of the pandemic, it was worth a lot more. So she had $8,000 in the car. So we was like, all right, we could trade the car in and we'll be cool. We go to Toyota. We go to the Toyota dealership in Sandy Springs, right here off of Roswell Road. The guy told her that she can trade her car in, but she would still need to put down $5,000. Yo, I had to come in like Superman with the cape. So I'm like, hey, bro, shouldn't she have like equity in the car since she signed a contract before all of this? Like, how much is the Kelly Blue Book value for her car right now? So he got to looking at it, and that's, you know, whatever. And I'm like, so she have $8,000 equity in the car, right? Shouldn't she be able to use that $8,000 equity instead of putting a $5,000 down payment? Then get the, I like, yo, you know what? We good, bro. We all right. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen videos, you know how I feel about car dealerships and car salesmen. And I just know that y'all niggas ain't shit. So thank God I was there to protect her from making a bad decision. They was gonna get her car for free and still try to make her put down a $5,000 deposit. And which was crazy to me. She shouldn't have had to put down anything. The fact that he even asked for her to put something down was crazy.